In this video, we're going to take a look at multi-channel funnels. Now, what are multi-channel funnels and how do we get to them? Well, to get to them, under your reporting tab in Google Analytics, below your goals and below e-commerce is multi-channel funnels. So if we click on our multi-channel funnels, that expands our multi-channel funnel category. And from here, we can look at our overview, assisted conversions, top conversion paths, time lag, and path length. Some of you may not be familiar with what multi-channel funnels are, so let's go over this now. In most cases, an analytics conversion, for example, an e-commerce transaction, will be credited to the last search or advertisement that the user used to get access to your site and complete that transaction. Now, this is, of course, very useful information, but to get a bigger picture, we can use multi-channel funnels. Multi-channel funnel analytics can give us information on previous website referrals or ads the user may have clicked on and how much time has passed between the initial interest from the user and the final conversion. These reports help provide a better understanding of how your marketing channels are working and how much value they are bringing. So let's say someone may click on an ad and it takes them to your site. Weeks pass without a conversion, but then the user reads more about your product in a blog post that links back to your site once again. Multi-channel funnels can show us these previous referrals as well as web searches that the user did, which helped aid in that final conversion. A perfect example, a few years ago I was on a company's website searching for a new computer. And I needed to build this computer on their website. So I wasn't sure of which components I needed in the computer, how much, how powerful of a processor I wanted, how much hard drive space. So each night I would go back to the website and I would use their tool to build my computer. And I would get to the actual checkout window and see how much it cost. And then I would back out. I would exit out of the web page. So after 4 or 5 days of actually doing this, I went to their website again, and when I got to that checkout, there was actually a pop-up that had come up that said that there was $500 off this computer. And that $500 off coupon, all I needed to do was click on it to apply it to my order, and I would receive $500 off. Well, that $500 made the difference for me between making the purchase and not making the purchase. That's what finally got me to convert and make that purchase on their website. So that would get the credit for the conversion, but it was their tools and their website that allowed me to go through the whole process of building that computer that should receive credit as well, because if those channels weren't there, I wouldn't have gone back to the website night after night to build that computer and try to figure out the best way that I could maximize my dollar value out of it. So now if we look under our multi-channel funnels report here in Google Analytics, we can look at our overview. And this will give us an overview of all of our conversions and our assisted conversions, which of course there are none because this is just a training website. Under that is the assisted conversions themselves. And this would give you information. The MCF channel would give you information about what was involved in the conversion process. So Google or Bing or company newsletters, this sort of information would all show up in your MFC channel groupings. And then below that we have our top conversion paths, which again will tell us our top converters. So if most people are coming to your website through Google or through Bing, and then maybe below that is people that are coming to your website through email campaigns. So we can see what our big converters are, what's pushing those conversions. Time lag is the time in days that it takes for somebody to actually make that conversion. So in my example of making that computer purchase, it would have been 5 days that it took to make that purchase. And then there's your path length itself. So that's a little bit about the Google Analytics multi-channel funnels and how you can use these to analyze all of the traffic that's coming to your website to help in conversion. So are your marketing campaigns working? And how are people making those purchases and finding your website?